I heard you have some questions for me.
Yeah. So, can you tell me the naughtiest thing you did at my age?
How old are you?
10.
10. Let me think. I was not so badly behaved in school. Maybe the naughtiest thing was talking in class against the teacher.
Yeah.
But normally I was quite good.
Do you go at school now?
Now I don't go to school, no. I finished school when I was 16 to go racing.
How fast does your car go?
It depends. It depends on the track. Shorter tracks a bit slower, of course, but the fastest last year was 320 in Baku with the biggest straight of the year. Yeah, it's quite fast.
Do you have some friends that are actually your rivals from other teams?
Yeah, quite a few. A lot of people I have on track I'm friends with and we talk with each other, but of course when you race each other you're not friends, but when you take off the helmet you are again friends.
Yeah, perfect. How do you train before of a race?
In the gym I train a lot for my neck,
Yeah.
because we have a lot of G-force, which
Yeah.
you really have to be strong with the neck. Also the shoulders, because in F2 the steering wheel is quite heavy, quite difficult to turn. And the legs as well, especially the left leg where you're pressing the brake. You put a lot of force in the brake, so you need to have a strong body in general, but especially legs, upper body and neck. Then on the track before the race, I try to warm up, stretch a bit and prepare my muscles to do the race.
Perfect. That's why I see all of this muscle.
Yeah, it's not the best, but thank you.
Yeah.
It's very kind.
After a race,
Yeah.
do you try to eat even the typical dishes from that country?
Yeah, of course, especially when we go out of Europe, also places like Jeddah, Baku. It's nice to eat the traditional food there and try it, but sometimes safer to go with some normal food. Like for example in Australia, I was eating every night in an Italian restaurant because I like the food at my home as well.
Yeah. Perfect. It's so nice to hear you. I have some more questions though.
No problem.
What?
Keep going.
Like,
I have all day, so as many questions as you want.
okay. What about if some of your brake systems are going like out of control and you can't brake anymore?
That's a big problem. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in trouble after that. But usually it's quite rare that we have 4 brakes, one for each tire. So in case we have problems, we still have 3 more brakes. So of course you have to retire from the race, but usually it's still safe that you can stop the car without any problems.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah. And if like when you're racing, there's a lot of wind and your suit opens,
Yeah.
what are you going to do in that case?
Yeah, that can be a big problem, and it happens before. First of all, before the race, you have to make sure the suit is really closed, zipped all the way. You can be really unlucky and get the wind, which is opening your suit, but we can still close it while we're driving. For example, in the straight, we are not doing so much, so it's possible just to close it again. Because it's also safety as well. The suit is fireproof, so it has to be protecting you at all times.
Yeah, I was just going to the fire.
Yeah.
What about if the engines get fire?
So if the engine gets fire, we do a test at the start of the year for all the drivers to jump out of the car in a certain amount of time. So you have 7 seconds to be from completely in the car, open the belts, remove the steering wheel, jump out, and then a bit more time in case you want to put the steering wheel. So yeah, if the engine goes on fire, usually there is enough time to stop, get out, and without any problems. But of course, there is also some risk. That's why we have 3 layers of fireproof protection everywhere. So in the worst situation, we are still protected.
And if your car goes upside down?
That's also a problem, yes. There are a lot of risks here. I wasn't even thinking about this until I got these wonderful questions. So if the car goes upside down, we have the halo. Do you know the halo?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It's going over our heads, so it protects us. Of course, when it's upside down, you cannot really escape from the car. So the marshals have to come and flip you back. But yeah, usually I'm trying not to go upside down too often.
Are you really sure that if you get a really bad crash and your car flies, you won't really hurt your bones?
No, I'm not sure. Of course, there is some risk in racing, and everyone knows that. It's clear. But every year the cars get a lot safer. They learn from crashes that happened in the past and improve the safety from that. So I'm happy that every time I get in the car, I know it's as safe as possible. And every year they make steps to make the car even more safe. So, for example, the car I drove last year, the car versus the car this year, the one of this year is much more safe. So every year they get better.
Now, I have a trust question.
A trust question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you trust all of the engineers in here that makes your car, that construct your car? Do you trust them?
Yes, I trust them very much. I trust them actually with my life. But they are very good, very prepared. The car is always working really well, no mechanical problems. Yeah, we have some of the best mechanics in Prema, so I really trust them with everything. They are very good.
What about if at sometimes you're a bit annoyed and you don't want to do a race, or you just don't want to get out of bed to do a race?
I can't say I had that problem so far. Hopefully, I think if you have that problem, then it's not the sport for you. If you don't love what you do, then you shouldn't be doing it, because you know, I wake up every morning thinking about racing, thinking about improving, beating the others and being as good as I can. So no, I can't say. Maybe sometimes for the flights, it's a bit difficult to wake up at 4 a.m. But when you realize, you know, on a race weekend, it's fine. It's worth it.
Yeah. Okay. What about this? When you use the simulator,
Yeah.
are you really excited to use it because you think, oh yes, it's a video game, I can play with it?
Yeah, for sure. I really enjoy the simulator. This sport that we do, it's not like football or basketball or tennis, because they can practice if they want. They can practice every day. We can't practice every day. It's not allowed and it's not possible. So the closest we can get to practicing every day is with the simulator. Even if it's not the same, it's as close as we can get to reality, and it's very good. It's a bit like the safety. Every year the simulator gets better. The software gets more realistic. The car reacts a bit more like real life every time they improve. So I really enjoy it. It's my passion, because racing is my passion, and it's, for me, I treat it like real life, even if it's not quite the same. It's the best tool for us.
From where and when did your passion start?
So my father and his father had a passion for motorsport. They did some racing in the UK, and when I was younger, when I was 3-4 years old, I would go to watch my dad racing, and I just loved it. I loved the smell of the tires, of the fuel. I loved the speed. I just loved everything about it. And when I was 5 years old, I went to a kart track for the first time, and I was sure straight away that this was my sport, this was what I loved, and yeah, did some karting, and eventually I did Formula 4, Formula 3, now Formula 2, and hopefully in the future Formula 1 as well.
So you started from go-karting?
Exactly, yeah, that's normally how they start, because Formula 4 you have to start with 15, 16 years old. Go-kart you can start when you are 5 or even 3 years old. So it's better that you start early and start practicing.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Okay, now, who's your favorite pilot, like, that's a bit older than you, that you watched and you get inspiration from?
When I was growing up, I liked Vettel and Button. Do you know these drivers?
I know Vettel, but not the other one.
Okay, so both of them won world championships. When I was growing up, when I was 5, 6, 7 years old and started watching F1. More recently, Leclerc driving for Ferrari, and Hamilton. He's English and the most successful driver. So that's my role models.
Yeah.
You? Which role models do you? Which are your favorite drivers in F1?
In F1, so probably Hamilton and Leclerc.
So in 2025, when they are in Ferrari, you will be. It's perfect for you. Your two favorite drivers in Ferrari.
Yeah.
That's nice. Have you been go-karting before?
No.
We need to get you on the kart track. That's the next step. You can start driving. It's.
I could try. The problem is that I already have a passion for the heart for swimming, and
Oh really?
yeah, for example, next week I'm going to do the regional championship.
How much distance do you swim?
I swim from 50 meters to 200.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
I think you would beat me because I'm really slow at swimming.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry.
Okay, Aldi, how was this experience? Lucas actually wrote and asked you all these questions by memory also.
Yeah, I was going to say because you didn't write them, but you remembered all of them. So you have no more, or do you have any more?
No, actually,
last one.
I don't. Yeah, actually, I have one last one.
Go for it. The best one till the last.
Okay. When you race,
Yeah,
your car is going really, really, really fast.
normally,
You have lots of adrenaline,
yes.
but you need to go to the toilet.
Oh, it's a big problem. I really struggle with this. This is a great question, by the way. Normally, because before the race we have to hydrate ourselves a lot, it's important to drink. Normally at the start of the race it's okay, but you know when the safety car is coming, sometimes there is an incident and they put the safety car. That's when I really notice that I have to go to the bathroom, because when you're driving and you're focused, you said adrenaline, you don't think about anything else than racing. But when you slow down, safety car, you start to remember, oh my gosh, I really need to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes I have to be careful with how much I'm drinking before the race, because otherwise it can be a big problem. Usually after the race, the first thing I do, collect the trophy and go to the bathroom.
Perfect.
That's my routine after the race.
Yeah. It was really nice to do these questions to you.
I'm really happy to have answered your questions. How do you speak so well English?
I go to an English school in Padova.
Ah, okay, nice. You're very strong. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for all your questions.
Yeah, for me too.
And
Thank
we
you.
see each other on the track.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, even in the swimming pool.
And the swimming pool, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Wow.